Hey, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Tales of Arise. Das letzte Mal sind wir stehen geblieben, nachdem wir endlich Willen besiegt haben. Finally! Und jetzt wollen wir... Kristalle. Zu Shion. Because someone stole the Renaissance. Das Observatorium. Dürfte da hinten sein, weil wir da noch nicht waren. Und so wollen wir jetzt auf Mama gehen. There she is. So.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renaissance actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Sorry, ich musste nur schnell was schauen. So. Goddammit, der kam Teleport. Spring mal eben runter. So.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Shion is hungry. You should know this by now. She's always hungry. So. Natürlich gibt es hier auch wieder einen Haufen Quests, die wir machen können. Sollten, tun. halt, ne? Ich hoffe, wir können endlich bald wieder hin und her. Fast Travel, Schnellreise, meine Güte. Wäre mir jetzt nicht reingefallen. Ich muss dazu sagen, ich habe nie gesehen, dass Walrun Schwert, der hatte das Eisenschwert, das wie auch das Feuerschwert ist. Das ist mir nie aufgefallen. Auch nicht, also auch nicht im privaten Spielstand, dass der Arthur-Hand hier verletzt hat. Bin ich ganz ehrlich, habe ich nicht drauf geachtet. Ich weiß dabei einfach nur den verdammten Spike oder hält. Das Wasser an. Das ist ja. Tempel durch. Und Leute ist sauber. Wir haben sogar. Oh. Mini-Kirche. Ich verstehe nicht, warum sie direkt im Vordereingang liegt. Wir werden die Dog-Tags verkaufen. Ich hab Duhalin.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good.
No,
At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again.
Ist das auf
We
seinen
have more
Rücken?
than enough to deal with as it is.
Oder ist er vom
Let's go.
Meisterkern? Na, er hat Schwert
Hey,
gesagt.
wait up!
I
Ja, doch,
heard
das
we
ist
are
auf
all to
seinem Rücken.
meet at the castle entrance.
Ja, wir sind gerade dabei. Da schon ein Sternchen. Da ist Kisara Lord Rinville.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
The guy's so hungry.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow. Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Was war's? Nee, kann ich jetzt... Yes. Da. Alles klar. Geht doch.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
No, wir haben
Oh,
eine
quit
Map.
grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Oh, wir haben eine Karte,
Ja.
da können wir nachschauen.
You've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Vielleicht da vorne. Den Bluthut haben wir auch schon. Der.
Very well.
Alles klar, du kannst gehen.
Well,
Irgendwie überrascht es mich, sie hier zu sehen, aber irgendwie auch nicht.
Hey,
Ja, da ist die ganze Ration.
Pardon me.
Was macht ihr hier? Zurück auf eure Posten. Wie bitte? Sag es noch einmal, zurück auf eure Posten. Was ist denn mit dem los? Sklaven, die Befehl nicht gehorchen, gehören hingerichtet. Das hat Lord Warren gesagt.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way.
Nee,
They must think we're just
doesn't
damaged through the town.
matter.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Not in your dreams.
Rending you a bloody
Die Enemies are on too. Oder zuerst die hintere benutzen. Anstatt. Okay, kannst du das nicht. Es ist immer. Wie weit sind meine Arts? Ich kann doch mal meine Fähigkeiten Matrix. Nochmal. Dann schaue ich auch nochmal nach dem Schmied. Waffen, weil ich habe ja Items bekommen. Wir kaufen die Dogpacks. Dann wollen wir mal schauen. Blow them away. Ach. Es war keine nähere Dekoration, an sich gerissen hat. Es waren ein paar von Warren-Soldaten, die sich im Schloss versteckt hielten.
Yeah.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das erleichtern oder beruhigen soll.
Hey.
Was versucht ihr damit zu erreichen? Wollt ihr Rache für Warren? Es geht hier vor sich, irgendwas ist faul. Wisst ihr, dass Lord Warren fort ist?
You don't say.
Soldaten scheinen an ihre erteilten Befehle zu denken, ansonsten ist ihr Verstand komplett leer, genau wie bei den Nähern hier. Wenn ich so dran denke, die Soldaten, gegen die wir damals gekämpft haben, wirken auch, als hätten sie ihren Verstand verloren. Wenn das stimmt, dann haben sie sich hier nicht versteckt, sondern haben einfach weitergelebt, als wäre nichts gewesen. Ich schätze schon, Warren hatte jeden hier versklavt, sowohl die Näher als auch die Näher. So wollte er sein Reich haben.
Well,
Aber es erklärt nicht, warum wir hier nicht wie überall sonst das Chaos ausgebrochen ist, seit Warren fort ist. Das ist nur ein Monat her, möglicherweise bricht jetzt eigentlich alles in sich zusammen. Aber da es noch nicht passiert ist, leben die Soldaten hier einen ganz normalen Alltag wie bisher. Welchen Grund auch dahinter steckt, wir können sie nicht so weitermachen lassen. Wir sollten sie fest zurück in die Baracken bringen. Stimme ich zu, aber ich weiß nicht, ob sie widerstandslos mitkommen werden. Hört mir genau zu, Männer. Ich bin Lord Dohalim Il-Karas und habe einen Befehl für euch. Lord Dohalim, aber mein Herr, wir dienen...
Well?
Lord Warren hat dieses Reich verlassen und herrscht hier nicht mehr länger. Gemäß den renäischen Gesetzen habt ihr nun mir die Treue zu schwören. Also erwartet ihr, dass wir euch jetzt dienen, mein Lord? Wenn ihr den renäischen Gesetzen treu ergeben seid, dann ja, genau das erwarte ich. Aber natürlich, folgen wir eurem Befehl, Lord Dohalim.
oh wow!
Heiliger Strohsack, ich kann nicht fassen, dass das geklappt hat.
So then.
Sollte first genügen. Bringen wir die Männer zu den Baracken und reden dann nochmal einmal mit Garnier.
I can't believe how quick.
Baracken. Nee, ich muss gar nicht einfach nur Bericht erstatten. Kann ich auch direkt vor dem Ding teleportieren? Yep.
exactly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim?
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way,